So it seems like the European Union is in a bit of a turmoil again as the police in Belgium, in Brussels, have decided to raid the European Parliament offices and also in Strasbourg in order to conduct a new investigation. Now, if you remember, over the last couple of years, we've been reporting on Tousi TV about corruption at the heart of the European Union and the European Parliament in general, with a number of MEPs. A lot of money, missing money, and suitcases of cash were found and all that. But this one is different. So this is the clash between the European Union and Russia. Because, of course, we've got the European elections coming up, the plastic fake parliament in Brussels and Strasbourg. Now, the issue with this is that there is a channel called Voice of Europe, which is obviously a part of Kremlin, it's part of Russian government, but they have their propaganda, of course, the Russian side, and the EU have their own propaganda side. Everybody's doing propaganda anyway, but then they blame each other, saying, no, that side is doing propaganda, we're telling the truth. No, that side is doing propaganda, we're telling the truth. But they've raided the offices because a number of people who have been linked to this organization are at the heart of the European Parliament. So a parliamentary spokesperson said, when and if requested to, the European Parliament fully cooperates with law enforcement and judicial authorities to assist the cause of justice and will continue to do so. It is this context that access to an office was provided. And of course, at least one person has been arrested already while the investigation continues. Now, we continue by talking about, of course, the issue around this channel Voice of Europe. The EU-wide actions obviously would hit the two businessmen. One of them is Viktor Medvedchuk, and the other one is Artem Merchavetsky. And there's obviously the Prague-based company that runs the website, the Voice of Europe. With assets freezes and travel bans. Of course, the Czech Foreign Ministry and the Council of Europe have come out to actually say we have to do our own investigation, and the whole thing is they're all kicking off anyway. The Ukrainian side, the Russian side, they're all blaming each other. But obviously, as I said, all sides are doing propaganda and they're simply pretending to be angels. The problem with this is that the European Parliament and the European Union in general are also no angels, because whether we're talking about the issue with Russia or Ukraine, or just generally speaking, there are a bunch of dodgy people on a gravy train enjoying the champagne and caviars every day on the taxpayers of the European continent. Literally, they have limousines coming to them every morning to pick them up with their drivers and everything else. These people are not the men of the people. They're not there to be public servants. They are there to be elitists. That's what the European Union is all about. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.